Good day, everyone. Today we're going to tackle Lesson 1.3 Emerging Technologies in the Hospitality Industry. The current technological advancement is altering both the expectations of guests as well as the way hospitality businesses operate. The emerging technologies offer great improvements and savings for hospitality industry companies. While some are changing how business developers plan their buildings, infrastructure, management structure, and staffing requirements. So when we look back at the past hospitality industry, we can say that our hospitality industry today is way better than before because of course, as time goes by, hospitality industry improves. In this lesson, we will look at the emerging technologies in the industry which is widely used in the advanced countries such as China, Japan, and the United States of America. But however, most of these technologies is not yet common in developing countries such as the Philippines. Pero hopefully, no, kaning ito mga matakol karon is maabot na sa diri sa Philippines. So technology has revolutionized the way hospitality business operates. The emerging technologies that we're going to tackle today are Internet of Things, biometric technology, artificial intelligence. It offers express check-in, enhanced customized experience, and saves much cost and resources. So the first one is Internet of Things. In 1999, a British technologist, Kevin Ashton, came up with the term Internet of Things or IoT to define a network that not only connects people but also the objects around them. Internet of Things refers to the networking of physical objects through attached sensors and other tools that can collect and transmit information about real-time activities in an environment. So, Internet of Things are not only to connect people, but also to connect with the objects around them. So, with the application of IoT, it enables to enhance guest experience by offering unique service and facilities, amenities, and an exceptional digital experience. Next is improve business processes through minimizing operational cost while maximizing productivity and developing new services. So applying IoT in the hospitality industry will help to gain more profit and less operational cost. And lastly is obtain information about guests, needs and preferences, allowing businesses to offer more personalized products and services. The IoT application in the hospitality industry does businesses in smarter and more efficient at what they offer. So there are the examples of how IoT solutions offer opportunities to achieve customer satisfaction, intensify operations efficiency, and provide differentiated services. So number one is keyless entry. It is a uses of smartphone or any device to unlock a hotel room door instead of traditional key or key card. For instance, the hotel's access or key will be sent virtually through an application. It includes an encrypted code able to unlock a hotel room door through Bluetooth or on application in the phone. So, Careless entry basically from the word itself, careless, wala nay jawi gamiton. So, unsa may gamiton na ni same as uso na bitaw karon like mga QR codes. Inana na ilang panggamiton and isend na sa guest and mo na gamiton sa guest para maka-enter siya sa room. And another one is a smart mirror. So, sa inyo nakita sa on screen is a smart mirror is somewhat like a television but a mirror. And most of these smart mirrors are touch screen. So, pwede naman siya ma-touch. And as you can see, na yung mga date and time, weather, diba? So, nasa nakita sa TikTok, nga smart mirror siya and meron siya kanang phone, like maka-browse to TikTok, nga na. So, next one is the biometric technology. So, biometric technology. This will tackle first the enrollment process of a biometric system. In the recognition stage, as you can see, a user submits a biometric sample, and then the system extracts a feature set, which is then compared to existing samples in the database. If the features matches the data, then the system decides to accept the user. So as you can see here, so when the guest enter the hotel, they will have to scan some data and it will be stored in the stored data. And when the guest enter to the door, for example, of her room, he will scan and extract some features and the computer will decide if it matches with the stored data. So, types of behavioral biometrics. So, number one is express check-in. A number of hotels in China are using facial recognition for check-in. One of the most popular is Flizhou Hotel, an Alibaba hotel with 290 rooms located in Hangzhou, China. Upon arrival in the hotel, you won't see any check-in counters or lounge where guests sit to wait. Instead, you will see a check-in kiosk and few hotel associates that will assist guests. The check-in process only requires guests to scan their face through the hotel's mobile application or scan their face at the kiosk, after which the guests can proceed to their room without any key or receipts. So as you can see from the example, express check-in is dili na siya kinahanglan pa o kanang front officer nga mo pa mo handle si guest when she check in. So ang kinahanglan na lang ani is the computer scanner, diba? Nakita niyo sa first picture is nag-scan siya og QR code. And the other one is kapuyad na sa Squid Game bitaw na nag-scanner. So ingana ang nasa Flizhou Hotel. So Flizhou Hotel is super advanced naman sila. And scan ang features sa guest and if same siya sa data, sa nasa store data, then the guest can check in na. So next one is the easy and secure room access. So hotel room access based on biometrics offer clear benefits to both hoteliers and guests. So these are the benefits para sa mga hoteliers and guests. Number one is making guest rooms accessible only by fingerprint or facial scanning. It eliminates the needs to manage key card inventory and the headache of lost, stolen, or deactivated cards. So easy room access because of behavioral biometrics or because of biometrics, malesen na ang work sa mga hotelier. Samot na if na mga lost, mga wala ang mga key cards, kinawani sa customer kintahay, di ba? Dili na ma-stress ang kanang mga hoteliers para mag-provide na po lain nga key card or pangitaon na sa nila ang key card. Next is it increases the security of the room as only those with authorized fingerprints can access the room. So through biometric scanning or through facial scanning, it will enhance the security of the room. Kaya nga naman, dili man makasud ang mga unauthorized people. Ang makasud jud is kitong tao nga may tag-iya sa room or nagbayad sa room, nag-abang sa room. Kaya naman ito, naka-import naman daan sa data nga, mura jud na siyang tawhan na maka-open sa door. And next is management would easily be able to review the login records any hotel staff using their own biometric data to enter the room. So, as you can see sa picture, diba? Nag-scan na ng bai and then it will automatically open and pwede na siya masud sa door. Kaya nung grabe ka high-tech. So next type of behavioral biometrics is employee management. Biometrics aren't just used to enhance the guest experience. Today, however, biometrics are increasingly common in all types of businesses to track employee attendance. Monitoring employee attendance and time is a serious task for many businesses. Without correct records, employers could be paying employees for time they haven't worked. The manual input of time card can be manipulated. A digital system automates the entire time tracking process. It provides exact time of employers' time in and out, which it automatically transfers into a payroll solution in time for paydays. So through biometrics, it will help the employer to manage his or her employees. Kaya naman, di ba, if ka na manual rataag-write sa mga attendance, there is a big possibility na limbungan na siya sa employee and makakasya siya kwarta kaya nga naman magbayad ang employer sa mga oras nga wala gitrabahoan sa employee. Wherein, if through scanning lang, di ba, dili man malimbungan kay makuan man jud ang time. Like exact time jud sa pag-scan na ang maka-login sa computer. So very common ani is ako nakikita nako sa among munisipyo is kana maray na ano fingerprint bitaw man na ilahan time in and time out. So very unique sad siya and very convenient para sa mga employers. So next thing that we're going to tackle is the artificial intelligence. According to Investopedia, artificial intelligence or AI is the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like humans and mimic their actions. It is a branch of computer science that involves developing computer programs to complete tasks which would otherwise require human intelligence. So, sometimes, ang artificial intelligence is makompare siya sa robot. Pero ang robot is very different siya sa artificial intelligence. Kaya ang robot or ang robotics is sometimes din na siya magkinahanglan sa artificial intelligence. And our artificial intelligence side is sometimes this is siya like robot. But there are artificially intelligent robots, which is the combination of both, which are robots na nag-use of artificial intelligence. So, simple as that. So, artificial intelligent robots are robots that are controlled by AI programs. So, many robots are not artificially intelligent. Up until quite recently, all industries' robots could only be programmed to carry out a repetitive series of movements. As we have discussed, repetitive movements do not require artificial intelligence. Non intelligent robots are quite limited in their functionality. The AI algorithms are often necessary to allow the robot to perform more complex tasks. So, if robot ra siya, mo na ang magbalik-balik ra og kung din naka-program niya like magkuha sa basura, magkuha na siya sa basura. Pero if manano siya AI, is pwede na siya may mutubag sa guest, nga na. So the hospitality industry is shifting towards digital innovation and technology. Artificial intelligent robots is progressively adopted to improve the customer experience and make businesses smarter. In fact, this is what hospitality is about, providing quality service by exceeding customer expectation and creating the best experience possible. The AI is playing an increasingly important role in hospitality management, primarily because of its ability to carry out traditionally human functions at any time of the day. So, AI robots is very convenient sa siya para sa hospitality industry. Kaya naman siya ability to carry out traditional human functions at pero if the robot can function or the AI robots can function all day, wala pwede siya dili mag-rest, unlike humans, di ba? So, the current application of AI in the hospitality industry. Number one is in-person customer service. An example of artificial intelligence in the hospitality industry is the use of AI to deliver in-person customer service. AI powered virtual assistants is widely used today. Virtual assistants VA are software agents that perform human-like tasks based on voice or written commands. VAs are found on devices connected to the internet, such as smartphones, desktops, or in-home speakers. So, mana siya mga example sa in-person customer service or sa mga virtual assistants like Alexa, Siri, mana sila yung mga sample sa mga VA. So everyone meet Connie the concierge. So Connie is the Hilton Hotel's first robot concierge in the hospitality industry. So mani siya ang very cute na robot. Mani siya ang first na robot na concierge sa tibok hospitality industry. Mani siya sa Hilton Hotel. So number 2 is chatbots and messaging. The technology has been shown to be extremely effective when it comes to direct messaging and online chat services, responding to simple questions or requests. For example, AI chatbots have been utilized on social media platforms, allowing customers to ask questions and get almost immediate responses 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is invaluable to hotels because it provides the type of response times that are almost impossible to maintain with human-to-human interaction. So chatbots And messaging is, I know you're familiar with that. Like for example, sa atong VSU page, when you chat the VSU page na automatic response, kaya naka-program naman na siya. So, similar to hospitality industry, this is an example. Virtual assistant from Okada website. So as you can see this one, the Okada Manila. So when the customer chat, when the customer chatted, the website na automatic response kaya naka-program na nila response and then mamili na sa option ang customer. So mo siya ang example sa chatbots and messaging. So next is data analysis. Artificial intelligence has the capability of analyzing large amounts of data in a short amount of time. By streamlining the data analysis process, a hotel or restaurant operator can better use that data to make decisions regarding their business strategy. In addition, this type of data analysis can provide hospitality operators with the key to effectively personalizing the experience that a guest or customer enjoys while staying in the property. So because of AI, ang pag-gather of data sa mga customers, about the customers, about sa progress sa sales, na, is very easy na because of artificial intelligence. So next we'll talk about the advantages on the use of emerging technology. So what are the advantages ba? So the first one is easy access to information. It's very common. So through AI, through emerging technologies, we will maka-access ta easily sa mga information. With the ease of IoT, one can effortlessly access data and information from the office. Even if you're sitting on the beach enjoying a holiday in real time, IoT made the impossible possible because of the network devices. A person can access any information sitting from any part of the globe. With the COVID-19 pandemic, this makes it convenient for people to continue working at the comforts of their homes outside the usual working environment, even if they are not physically present. So because of the technology or Internet of Things, very easy na kayo na maka-access of information bisan asa ta nakapundo basta natay internet maka-access na ta sa information, diba? So next is improves productivity. Why? So the communication between devices offers improved efficiency. Therefore, accurate results can be contained fast. IoT is advantageous, especially in many business operations such as asset tracking and inventory control, shipping and location, security, individual monitoring, and energy conservation. Robots are designed to make repetitive movements. They are likely to carry out these tasks faster than humans and also have the ability to multitask without making mistakes. Using AI in the form of robots in restaurants could result in a consistent experience for customers. Where robots are used to prepare food, they will make the meals to specification every time. So, because of technology, it will improve the productivity of the business. Kaya naman, like mga robots, nakakalculate naman daan ilang mga movements. So, for example, they are programmed to finish 100 meals a day. So wash tons of plates a day. So naka-program naman sila, diba? So manang mas paspas na. So mas productive. So another one is personalized guest experience. The added benefit of technology is the capability to record every transaction and individual customer. Targeting these consumers based on the data from the devices provides a more personalized system. This can potentially increase business sales and increase their demographic. According to the survey of Oracle in 2018, results show that guests prefer an establishment where employees can recognize them without asking for their names. Especially for repeat visits, guests like the recognition given to them, and this would improve their experience. The use of biometric data store guest information such as name, birthday, age, and preferred activities without asking it from them. So, through technology, we can personalize our guest experience. So, syempre, di ba, kita ganahan yung tag ka ng hinduman tag tao. So, same as our guest. Mo, tinakinalan na itong kuanon. Samot lang nagbalik-balik na ng guest sa atong hotel. For example, balipay jud kayo na nila, like, maka-add na siya og kanang sa experience sa guest, sa fulfillment sa experience sa guest, if ato silang may namduman. Like, nata mga na sa line name, like, good morning, Mr. Daniel. Diba? Kay kailan naman ta? So, like, ala, naman, day ko nila, no? So, grabe, day ko nila ka-love ka. Naman man ko nila. Yan na, tahay. So, next is no breaks and holidays. These technologies are programmed for work with no lunch breaks, sick leave, and holidays unlike humans do. The machine does not get tired even if it has to work for consecutive hours or even 24 hours in straight 7 days. It can be set to work on a repetitive cycle, and as long as it's maintained correctly, it will continue to do so until programmed otherwise. This is a major advantage over humans who need a rest from time to time to be efficient. So, if we use robots, dili na sila magkinahanglan og lunch breaks, di na sila kinahanglan mag-sleep, kinahanglan sila mag-holiday, like birthday leave, like Christmas Day, so di na sila kinahanglan holidays, sick leave. So, muna siya isa sa mga pinakadako nga advantage sa mga hospitality industry if they use the emerging technologies. Kay sa pinaagian ng mga butang na walay breaks and holidays, mas makatipid ang hospitality business. So, having advantages on the use of emerging technologies, of course, nasa mga disadvantages. When we use emerging technologies. So, number one is the breach of privacy. Today, we are slowly becoming very dependent on technology. For examples, in your room with IoT devices, all you get to do is say a command or press control from your mobile phone. And afterward, all of your devices will function on its own. It reduces our tasks by putting in a little effort. So what can go wrong about this? Remember, IoT-enabled devices to share all types of data, including personal, over the internet, which can be tracked with ease. These devices know almost everything from your daily activities to plans. Once these data are put on the internet, it will always be there, creating your own digital footprint, a trail of data you create while using the internet. So when we use the technology, makakuha na ta og online footprint. So because usahay ma-breach ang ato ang privacy kay di ba ato ang mga store dito, ato ang mga information from our name, nga name, age. And if ma-hack na siya, so ang ato ang privacy is maguba. Kay nebo na kay na-hack naman, diba? So that is a very risky sad. So number 2 is high cost. It's true that technology comes with a high cost. It requires huge costs as it is a complex machine. Apart from the installation costs, its repair and maintenance also require huge costs. The software programs need frequent upgrade and cater to the needs of the changing environment. Also, if there is a breakdown, the cost of procurement is very high. With that, recovery requires huge time too. So, ang emerging of technologies is mag-cost na siya high. Manuman, mahal ba ya sa mga robot? Mahal ang mga equipment or ang mga machine. And of course, once you buy a machine, or once you invest in a machine, nagkinalas na siya, maintenance. So, and if mag-update sad ka, like for example, the robot, you need to update the robot's features. So, it will cost you much money sad. So, no using of emerging technologies, the hospitality industry is costly. So, number 3, emotionless. No matter how smart a machine becomes, it can never replace a human. A human smile is very genuine that no AI robot can duplicate it. Machines are rational but very human as they don't possess emotions and moral values. They don't know what is ethical and what's legal, and because of this, don't have their own judgment making skills. They do what they are told to do, and therefore the judgment of right or wrong is nil for them. If they encounter a situation that is unfamiliar to them, then they perform incorrectly or else break down in such situations. So, another disadvantage is they are emotionless. For example, robots, they don't have emotions. Kaya once naka-program sa ilaha, is more na ang ilahang i-perform. So unlike humans, nakakita, if we welcome the guest, we will smile like, welcome, mabuhay, welcome to Clinton Hotel, like that. If the robot using robot, they're just like, welcome to Clinton Hotel, less like that. So, and of course, we love, muna ang pinaka-catchy bito sa hospitality industry, we will learn how to be hospitable. So, robots can't be hospitable. So, last is the potential job loss. One of significant worries in introducing technology is the impact of jobs for workers. If an AI robot can complete tasks of a quicker, more consistent rate, then the fear in that human workers may not be required. For example, restaurants require staff to evaluate inventory, but with the IoT devices can communicate with each other and transmit information to the managers. Through this, the restaurant may hire a few staff since some devices can accomplish some tasks. So because of emerging technology side, the potential of job losses is very high. Kaya nga naman, if robots can perform way better than human can do, so there is a huge possibility nga a restaurant, for example, is gamay na lang nga tao ang ilahang i-hire kay na-fulfill naman sa robots ang ang position na human ang taang mo buhat. So, that is our lesson for today, emerging technologies in the hospitality industry. So, if you have questions, just chat on our GC or email me, or you can message me at my Facebook account too. So, that's all, everyone. Thank you for listening and hope you have a great day ahead.